Well, he just keeps
Just pull that.
putting me on all by myself. One of these
Just
days.
pull the handle.
Yep.
Just
One of these days, it's just going to be Mrs. Fat Man Rant's show.
Why don't you?
I'm just teasing.
Why don't you do that?
You just keep popping in and out.
Well, because the dishwasher sounded like it was loud.
It was loud.
I think you just got a notification that Fat Man Rants is indeed live.
I bet we are.
So you should share it to our Getting Healthy group. But why? What? Getting Healthy is three members away from hitting 5,000.
Awesome.
5,000 members in our Getting Fat Man Rants Getting Healthy Together. It's a lovely group, and you should be in there if you're not. And just 3 more people, and we hit 5,000, which I think is pretty stinking cool.
All right, we're sharing this to our group.
There we go.
Right.
And is that going to sit and beep the whole time now?
Not.
I bet you it does. So it's either going to be running or beeping. Either way, it's a distraction.
Well, sorry.
So I feel weird without my watch on today.
Oh, okay.
I took it off to do some drywall work and never put it back on.
And we are seeing no chats
today? No chat. We're...
Oh, there it is. Hi, Linda. And Melissa.
We're seeing chats now, and people are
Tammy
piling in.
And I got to get my glasses.
You got to get my glasses. Hello, everyone. So we're... This is awful what we're doing to people today, but it's okay.
Yeah, but we would end up keeping them here for a really long time if we did this.
Yeah, and lasagna.
Hi, Heidi.
You told me this was the best lasagna I ever made.
Yes, it was. I am complimenting you tonight. Yes, it was a very good lasagna. And
you like lasagna, so that tells me that it was good lasagna. So tell us where you're from, and we're going to tell you how to make this lasagna. I'm not actually going to cook it. I'm going to show you a pan of mostly eaten lasagna.
I washed the pan.
we do have a piece. And
hi, Lori.
We'll tell you where to get the beautiful recipe for this amazing lasagna, which it was very good. It's always very good.
Yes.
Yes, here's to 5,000 members. Yes. I'm trying to read. I shouldn't be. I'm getting distracted.
Yes.
So hello, everyone. You're supposed to be doing the hellos.
Hi, Marge.
Tell us where you're from. And listen, we got a lot to do today. Actually, we want to give a book away too. We got a lot of good news to tell you. We're going to show you a really easy lasagna. And I wasn't planning on this, but I see the walnut parmesan is out. And I'll show people how to make that real quick too. We'll only take a few minutes. And we have a couple important things to talk about. But before we do that, let me introduce myself. Hello. Good evening. I'm Tim Kaufman.
And I'm Heather Kaufman.
And we run a page called Fat Man Rants. And together, we have lost 290 pounds. But more importantly, we've regained our health. We live a healthy, happy, and active life on a whole food, plant exclusive lifestyle. We come to you guys on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. Mainly because we know what we did, anyone can do. And if we can do it,
you can too.
There's no tricks, no magic potions, no pills, and no shots. We just learn how to eat real food.
Correct.
Really. Yeah.
And that's what we did.
It's been a great experience.
Yes.
I think a lot of people lose weight, but we have sustained this weight loss over a decade. So there must be something to it, I think. So all that said, tonight I'm going to show you this really lovely lasagna that we just had for dinner. We're going to talk about dinner. I also have some walnut parmesan. I will show you how easy this stuff is to make, that you don't even need a recipe for it.
Yes.
All that said, if you're looking for the recipe for lasagna, you can go to our website, www. Do they still say that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Fat
Man Rants.
Fat Man Rants, like yelling, ranting. Fat Man Rants all the time. .com. And you will find this lovely recipe that we just posted literally minutes ago.
Correct.
Correct.
And I will say it was delicious.
It was delicious. Well, and should I just go ahead and talk about it now?
Yeah,
and then
go ahead.
we're going to talk about we'll give away a book tonight. We'll also tell people there's 1 day left.
Hi, Melissa.
Just 1 day left. We open this up. If you pick up a book from our website, you'll have an exclusive signed copy. And not only that, you can go send a screenshot of your receipt. If you haven't done this yet, by the way, because I know there's a few thousand people out there that have not done this yet. If you purchase a copy of Escape, whatever form that is, from wherever you bought it from, Barnes & Noble, there's a whole bunch of places that have it out there, whether it's an audiobook, Kindle, Amazon, from us, send a screenshot of your purchase or just a picture of the book. We trust you to escape.thebook@gmail.com. It's in the thing. It's just read the thing. Send an email with that, and we'll give you an exclusive Escape bundle just to say thank you. There's a bunch of really nice interviews in there. There's 100 recipes in there, and some other cool things.
All right.
Some surprises.
Hi, Linda, Patty, and Lori.
All that said, I want to show you this lasagna really quick. This lasagna, by the way, we pulled from months and months and months ago out of our membership group. We cook pretty stinking simple and easy most of the time, but we get fancy for 1 day of the month because we have a membership group. If you didn't know, it's called the Veggie Vault. This month we are making breakfast sausage, which has always been one of my favorites. And so we share these recipes, and here you get 2 recipes a month. More importantly than that, we get to come together at the end of the month and cook together.
Yes. And it's so nice to see everybody and everything that they're cooking and what they're cooking with us and how it turns out.
Okay, are you ready? This is going to beep the whole freaking time we're on.
Well,
just so you know.
Sorry.
Okay, so the double-headed arrow, and let's get people over here.
Hi, Faye. Okay, there you are.
Double-headed arrow. How lights? We don't have any lights, but that's okay.
It's all right. You're okay.
Aliens.
Well, just a little beam coming down. You might. Oh, there. Now you're out of the beam.
I'm out of the beam. I don't want to get beamed up. Not tonight. I got to work tomorrow. Okay, so I want to take you through. We felt kind of weird about this, but Heather liked this so much that I thought I'd share it. And I took the time to actually throw this up on our website. So lasagna was, sorry guys, lasagna was a staple at our house. And it was a staple. My mom and Heather's mom both made. We'll argue about who's made better lasagna.
Mine.
Okay, I'm just going to say, I liked both of the lasagnas. Any lasagna I could get was a great lasagna. My mom tended to be more spicy, more oniony, more garlicky. Your mom tended to be more, traditional. My mom used cottage cheese. Her mom used ricotta.
I think that's how you say it.
Yes, and of course, my mother used the cheapest ground beef she could find. But we don't eat animal products anymore, and we haven't in over a decade. So what we did is we put a new spin on an old favorite. Whoa, I didn't even plan that. We put a new spin on an old favorite. And what I usually do, guys, and this is so important for any recipe you have, if you like, whether it's sloppy joes, chili, whatever you had as a meat eater, say for ground beef, a simple swap is actually lentils. Lentils do the trick. They kind of got that chewy texture. So I swapped out, instead of ground beef, I use lentils. And instead of cheese, I use tofu. And I kind of make a ricotta tofu. Super healthy. It's packed with protein, by the way. And it's really good stuff. And you could even level it up by a whole wheat noodle. Or I haven't seen other lasagna noodles that are like different grains and stuff. But if you have, let us know in the comments. Now, to top this off, I'm going to bring you guys down here in a minute, but I want to show you what this looks like. I don't know if it'll work tonight.
Yep.
Can you see
they can see it.
Really? Okay, so this is a walnut Parmesan. And how I make this is, I didn't really measure it, to be honest with you. I put probably, well, we had company over, so I made a little bit more than I normally would. Probably 3/4 of a cup of walnuts and a few tablespoons, maybe 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast and a sprinkle of onion powder and a pinch of pepper. And then I pulse that. You got to be really careful with walnuts because they're very soft. So you don't want to make walnut butter. But I just pulsed them real quick in the NutriBullet, and it comes out this fine powder. And I love it. It's got like that tangy, cheesy taste, and it's great on salads. It's great on pasta. It's great on veggies. It's a great way to level up your food. So I would just take some of this and give it a nice little sprinkle. And I want to show you guys what this looks like because it's super, super good. So I'll just walk you through really quickly how I did this, but go to the website, fatmanrants.com. You'll find the recipe just posted there, step-by-step instructions. So the tofu ricotta, super easy. I took tofu, extra firm, drained it, crumpled it up, added some nutritional yeast, liquid aminos, and some Italian seasoning, kind of worked all that together, set it aside. I cooked my lentils. I cooked a cup of lentils. And then I did a water saute of peppers, onions, mushrooms. And when that was just about done sauteing, I put a can of tomato puree in there, got that kind of warmed up. And then I transferred my now cooked lentils into that pan, mixed it all together, and then I built my layers. I did some sauce, then I did noodles, then I did half of the filling, my tofu ricotta, another layer of noodles, the rest of the filling, another layer of noodles, layer of sauce, and I sprinkled some nooch on the top. And that was it. It's pretty stinking easy. And I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see what this looks like because I think it's awesome. And then Heather's going to be ready to zoom the camera back.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this right off the stand. I can't see real good.
So pull it. Yeah.
Okay. Can they see that?
Yep, they can see it. Mm-hmm.
Is it? I don't want to dump it off the plate. Let me lift it up. Is that better?
Mm-hmm. And
then
put it down and turn the plate.
Okay.
Put it down.
I'll try.
Turn it.
I can't see where. Other way.
They can see the layers much better.
There's the layers. What do you guys think? And then let me take a little peek in the Parmesan. Mm-hmm.
Hello, Alicia.
All right, can you swap the camera over now?
I can swap the camera. Oh, it went right back to me this time.
Well, look at you go.
Look at that. It worked. And I didn't mess it up. It was very good tonight. Sometimes Tim makes a few things, and I'll be honest, I'll just say it's just not my favorite. However, I will say this lasagna, you got 5 stars from me tonight.
So
out of 5.
This is no one's business, but the worst thing you can tell me is it's not my favorite. It is like the worst. That is like the worst insult to my food ever. It's not my favorite. Like, just say it's disgusting and you don't want it. Don't say it's not my favorite.
I try to be nice about it. So if I say it that way, I'm being nice.
That's like when someone says, well, you're not wrong.
Thank you, Katie. It is good. Maybe you'll end up getting a piece tomorrow.
Okay, so again, if you want that recipe, hop on the website. Sorry we didn't have time to make it in front of you. Mm-hmm. Now, we have to talk about something very important because we just had friends over for dinner. And
Maxine and Dan, it was great to have them over.
Yes, it was a lovely time, and we had lovely lasagna that was really good.
It was.
If we mention it
was delicious. We've said it 100 times
100 times. It was good.
They got the point.
They got the point. Okay, so, and we were just thinking, like, what are we going to talk about tonight? And I know we talk about this so much, but community is everything.
Yes,
it really is. And you know, it's funny because we hear these things when we're kids. Like my mother always told me, you know, birds of a feather flock together. Well, I had no clue what that meant. When you see these memes on Facebook that says, you know, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Guys, there's a lot of truth to that. There really is. You need to be around people. Surround yourself with people that are headed in the same direction that you're going. The reason for this is actually twofold. First of all, the most common thing that we know is you are with people that are going your direction. It's a lot easier to go your direction when there's people that support you and that are around you. But sometimes we don't talk about this aspect as much. This is, I think, is why people quit whatever they're doing. It's really hard. Like, I know everyone has a little rebellion in them, some more than others. And it's, it's when you're really into it and you're really motivated and you're locked in. Yeah, it's easy to be a rebel, but you can't hold on to that forever, And I think when we're not around people that are there for when we're kind of feeling weak, that's when we quit. It's hard to do, guys. It's hard to do something different. You're going against the grain when you're trying to eat healthy, live a healthy lifestyle. That's not the norm, unfortunately. And it's not easy. And I think we have to get ourselves tough enough to go against the grain, but we need that security of people around us that when things get tough, man, we're going to get beat up. For some reason this week, people are going off onto, like, I have haters. I have trolls on my pages for tofu. They're just tearing me up for no reason. And, it's, to me, it's a little bit funny, but I mean, that can get to you after a while. And that's when, people around you are so important.
Yes, totally.
Yes. I mean, do you see that at all with fitness?
Yes. I used to like to just do my own thing, and I finally joined. I still obviously do all the running, and it's nice to have my running community and friends. And I've also joined the gym, and it's nice to, now that I've been going a lot, I now have the same people that I see each week. We say hello, it's nice. We're there together. We're working out together. And if I mess up on whatever I'm doing, it's nice to be able to know the person next to me and say, hey, what did I miss? Or what am I doing wrong? So,
and it's nice to help them out when they're new too, right? It works both ways. And there's a little something else to that too. That sometimes isn't fun to talk about, but what do you think happens if you take a couple weeks off? What are your friends going to think?
That I'm not coming back.
Yeah, they start wondering, where's Heather? Where's Heather? What's going on? Why ain't she showing up? And so I think there's a certain amount of accountability that comes along with the people that we're around. And I think that's good. I think we all need a healthy dose of accountability. So that's actually 3 reasons why we should.
There was even like I've been going, but there was a lady that was working out with us, and the other lady said, oh, I wonder where she is. And I said, I don't know. And then she came back the next week, and we found out she actually moved to the evening class. So it was great to see that she was new and that she was still going, and that she ended up just having to switch her class to the evening. So that was nice. And then this other lady gets to see her because she does mornings and nights. So
so the accountability is a great factor. The support is a great factor. And you're going to get beat up. You're going to get beat up. And at least if you're living, against the grain, or you want to call it a little bit of a weirdo, whatever you want to call it, at least you're not the only weirdo out there. There's other weirdos. And the weirdos should unite. So that's my rant on community. It's honestly, like, we kid around about it. We talk about it a lot. But man, I cannot tell you, even as a teacher, right? When I see kids, I see these kids year in, year out. And man, when these kids have a big change in their life, 100% of the time, I can trace it back to the people that they hang out with. Their friends. Friends have a huge influence on you, whether you know it or not. So choose your friends wisely. In fact, every yearbook I will sign this year, I always put in there, choose your friends wisely. It's important for the kids, and it's just as important for us.
Right.
Older folks.
Yes.
Okay, we should give a book away, and we should tell people.
All right.
Look at this book. This is the book right here. This is the book.
Yeah,
Guys, thank you again for all the beautiful feedback Oh my gosh. And we're able to, we've been donating books to recovery places and AA and NA and rehab centers. And we're so blessed to be able to do that. And we would like to give a book away today, but we don't want to give a book away to someone that already has one. So if you don't have a copy of Escape, and unfortunately right now we can only ship in the US, go ahead and say, what should we do? What should they put in the comments?
Eat plants.
No, just put Escape. Put Escape, but do it quickly because we don't want to keep people hanging out here. So put Escape in the comments, and we'll pick someone to randomly to get a free copy. And there's exactly 19 copies left, and we are out. And Melissa, oh my gosh, look at all these people. Okay. Okay, so what should we do?
All right. I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna point.
All right. It's
Ready?
not a touch screen, so you're good.
1, 2. Oh, I gotta close my eyes. There.
Okay. Who's this? Right here.
Under the blue? No.
Right, this one.
Right here.
Yes.
Under the blue.
Under the blue.
Shelly McCrillis.
I can't see either. Shelly McCrillis. Okay, so Shelly, if you could message, and thank you everyone. If you could message Fat Man Rants with your address, we'll get that book right out to you right away. And you remember who that is, right? Last time you should write it down.
I did write it down.
Yes. So like I say, there's 19 books left. If you want to grab it off the website, look, for people that didn't want to invest $20 into a book, I made the Kindle as low as Amazon actually would let me, being in the second tier. So it's under $5. And I know that's probably I don't know. Financially, it's not a good move, but I wanted to have anyone that wanted a chance to get the book to be able to get the book. Yeah. So that's a really economical way to do it.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you.
What else do you have? Soups. I see you shipped a lot of soups this week.
Yes. Yep.
Yes. Flourish Pantry is doing great with soup. It must be cold other places. Yeah.
All
and
right.
that's it.
And we.
Yeah, no, I've been reading it. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay, we're going to read comments. Listen, there's one more thing that I wanted to tell you guys. Next week, I thought I was going to get to it this week, but I did not. Next week, so if you didn't know, we've been doing some lacto fermenting. Well, I've also started very small scale microgreens.
Yes.
And I want to show you guys how easy it can be to grow microgreens right on your refrigerator. It only takes 30 seconds and you can have fresh microgreens in a few days. We will show you how to do that next year.
Yeah. Next year.
Next year. I was going to say right here next time, but it all came out together.
Next week.
Next year, we'll be here.
Hi, Nancy and Jim and Linda.
Yes. Okay.
Patty and Jill and Molly.
And everyone else. You guys are awesome. Go crush the week. Choose your friends wisely. Friends are so stinking important in life. Do you have anything you would like to say?
Not that I could think of right at this moment. I will as soon as we say goodbye.
Okay. So how about you kick off the goodbye then?
All right.
Until next time.
Eat plants.
Move your body.
All you got to do is a little more than you did yesterday.
We'll see you guys next week.